Hi, and welcome to Sacred Enzyme. I'd like to take a minute and ask you a question about the way that you breathe. And do you breathe through your nose and out your mouth? Do you find that you are a mouth breather? Do you wake up in the morning and your mouth is all dry and you're all stuffy? Well, it might be because you're not breathing right or you're not in sync with the planet. Now, there is a attunement exercise that you can do in the morning with your breathing or in the afternoon and just train yourself. You can train yourself to breathe a different way if you're not breathing through your nose and moving your spinal fluid up and down. Now, a lot of people do feel better when they get up in the morning and meditate. And, a lot of people think that it's crazy, it's whatever. A lot of people have different opinions on meditation, but the fact of the matter is that when you're in a state of meditation, that you are breathing in your nose and out your mouth in a rhythm. And this rhythm is in sync. It's biosyncing with the planet. And so if we all are breathing the right way and putting an intention with that breath, and we're moving our Christ fluid up and down in our spine, and everyone's becoming in sync with the planet. And what ends up happening is that sync, that hemisync almost, because if everybody's doing something at the same time, right, we're all becoming in sync. Just think of the positive effects that could have, because just being in sync with the planet, it would destroy a lot of harmful magnetic rays. Just changing the frequency of our breath and of our energy and how it just snowballs. You'll have to excuse me. I have old blue paint on my fingers. I promise it's not dirt. But the other thing that I wanted to add is that a lot of people that don't sleep well should be addressing their breathing, because when you're not sleeping well at night, that means that your sleep cycle is disrupted. And that's a natural pattern that is with all living things. Is there's a rest state and there's an awake state. All animals have to sleep. Humans have to sleep. If you stop sleeping, you will die. You have to sleep. You have to sleep so you can download at night with your subconscious. So you can go back to the universe every night. But when you don't sleep right, you're not getting what is necessary for your growth, because you're not in sync. So I would challenge everyone, just work on your breathing. Work on your breathing. Put your a deep breath up through your nose and pull it in deep. And take it as deep as you can and fill that diaphragm up. Breathe from your diaphragm, not from your lungs. Okay, breathe from your diaphragm. And then blow that out. And as you're blowing it out, make a sound like a cat. Because this is a very, very good Tai Chi, or Qigong, excuse me, it's a Qigong method, where you blow out your air and you make a hissing sound like a cat or a snake, like and blow it out slowly and methodically until you absolutely cannot blow anymore. But do it slower than what I did. I just don't want to keep you here all day listening to me breathe the exhale out like a hissing cat. But my point is that if you do this and you do these exercises every day, it will actually help you with back pain. I know that sounds crazy that breathing can help with back pain, but if you learn to breathe the right way, it will clear out a lot of emotional blockages that are stored in your spine. You carry a lot of emotions in your body. And if you've suffered traumatic events, accidents, injuries, abuse, self-abuse, anything, any kind of damage, energy can get stuck there. Grief, If you've lost people very close to you, you don't know how to grieve, you don't know how to cry, you don't feel like you can get it out, you got to work on that, because all that stuck grief can get stuck in your back, right behind your heart chakra, and it's really painful. It's painful. And I know. And so this is a challenge that I'm also working on for myself. Not only have I completely stopped eating meat, but I've also learned to breathe, and I also use an inversion table. And, and breathing, just breathing the right way can make such a huge difference in your life, in your health, in the planet. I mean, and it can help your sleeping. So my challenge to you is to go on your tablet if you don't know anything about Qigong. You could even go on YouTube, and I'm sure that there's someone on there that has, you can find anything on YouTube, literally. You can find a dog standing on its tiptoes on one foot. I mean, if you can imagine it, it's on YouTube. So you can go on there and you can look for some Qigong moves and the breathing exercises. Just start there. I mean, you don't have to do like 100 things all in one day. One step, baby steps. We're doing baby steps here because we're having to come back, We're having to come back from the brink. So we're one step in it, but we're making progress, right? One step at a time. Every day is a better day. Every day is a brighter day, and we're all coming together because we are going to heal Mother Earth, heal ourselves. We're going to change course here. And if we all can believe it, it will go into the collective. And the collective, anybody can reach up and do grabsies. And the more people are thinking about it, the more people will think about it. It's almost like a contagion. Except we're born innately with virtuous morality. We know what's right and wrong. And we know that when we're doing something way too much, that it's a bad habit. We already know all this. We have an instantaneous BS detector built inside our body. We can choose to ignore it, or we can choose to listen to it. And we've been ignoring it for a long, long time. So now it's time to get off the pot and get shit or get, is what my dad used to say. You either go to shit or get. So it's time to get going, folks. Let's get going. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. And I'm going to show you if the sun is out and it's not too crazy looking outside. I'm going to go outside and show you some ways that I've been recycling containers, to save money to start a garden. And so I want to show you all of the new seeds and things that I've planted that are vegetable scraps and some seed, and show you what I got going on. So stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for joining Sacred Enzyme. Have a great day.